Getting ready to fire up the Masterbuilt 560 Gravity Series. Something I tried yesterday was taking about 8 briquettes, getting them fired up. I just have a starter chimney turned upside down, whatever. Started it with a tumbleweed. I'm going to get those going, and I'm going to drop them into the ash pan. And I got a little bit of hickory and a little bit of cherry down there I'm going to put on top of those coals. So I want to get a head start on warming that wood up versus waiting on embers to drop down from the fire to get that wood going. So I have smoke early. We're doing thighs today. They marinated them last night. Now I can't do that right now, but I seeded charcoal with some cherry and hickory in there just to mix. No particular reason on the wood, so I'm just leaving it in there. Last night I was really noticing that this gasket on this side, I could see my foot when looking down through here. There's a small tiny gap, so I was concerned about how much my fuel, after replacing the intake slides, was going to burn up. No, I shut her down, went in and came back a couple hours later. I had emptied the ash pan before leaving it, and it was cold to the touch in a couple hours. And then before I left it alone last night, I measured the depth, how many inches were to the coal, and I was hitting around 13-14 inches. And this morning, to check it again, it was about the same. When I shook it up a little bit this morning to get rid of the ash and everything, get ready to start this fire, it dropped considerably, but it didn't burn through my entire chute, which was kind of my concern. And I felt like it, in my limited experience, I felt like it cooled down in a pretty decent time. So give these coals a few more minutes, and then I'm going to drop them in the ash pan, put the wood on it, and get the tumbleweed going in here. One thing I do with this tumbleweeds, if you're going to use them, they're pretty nifty. I'd never heard of them before until I got this thing and watching you guys online use them and talk about using them. Pretty handy. But to fit in that gap, a lot of them don't fit. I just step on it and flatten it, and it usually goes in there a little easier. So that works if you're a big dude. So more later. Alright, here's the chicken thighs taken out of their marinade. I'm going to pick the fattest boy in there and use the probe into the fattest part of the thigh and let it rip. Put it in there. 225 to start. I might turn it up a little bit a little later, an hour or so into it, and we'll see what happens. Alright, getting ready to take the thighs off. Mixed up some store brand sweet honey and spice stubs with some Coke, and towards the end dipped each thigh in that mix. Put it back. Now I did one more dip for good measure. Put it back, raise the temperature to about 350 for about 10 minutes to crisp up a little bit for that skin. Internal temperatures are reading where I like them, up in the low 170s. Chicken thighs can handle it, but ready to chow down.